what I tried to do was I fell victim to the homeboy syndrome. So I just wanted to put my whole block on, right? Like, when you coming up, you want to put all your peoples on, because it's like, yo, these are my peoples, right? Like, yo, we riding out together. But what I quickly learned is that was a mentality that was kind of counterproductive, because even though I'm putting on people, I wasn't vetting these people. Like, I was just looking at them as, oh, this is my homeboy, my homegirl, I love them. But I wasn't vetting them to make sure that they were adequate for the positions that I was giving them. And it imploded, like at the end of the day, because I wasn't in a position where I was actually making sure these people are qualified to do the things that I needed them to do. So the biggest advice that I can give to a lot of you guys is that make sure that the people that you collaborate with are like-minded people, not just because they're your friends, because someone can be a great friend but be a terrible business partner, right? Like, I've tried to do business with friends and I love them, but it's like when it came time to execute and we're trying to get things done, everybody's dragging their feet, everybody's not taking it as serious, and it's because y'all are friends. So a lot of times people will get it twisted and say, oh, that's my homeboy, and they think it's okay just to drag their feet. They think it's okay not to execute. They think it's okay not to deliver. It's not okay. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you gotta deliver and you gotta perform. So make sure that the people that you have on your team, you properly vet them, you properly do your due diligence to make sure that they're delivering on the things that they say they would, because, time waits for no man. You'll be really surprised how, in the blink of an eye, you wake up and you say, damn, 5 years went by already, 8 years went by already, right? And you want to make sure that you're in a constant state of progression, right? Never strive for perfection, just always strive for progression, right? Doesn't matter if, things aren't perfect. As long as you're in a better position than you were last year, then you're doing what you got to do,
Facts. And this is not just for music. This is business, personal, any type of relationships. This goes for all of that.
Facts. And another thing I'll say too, Jay, so I remember, like, I wanted to expand globally. So a lot of producers I was working with in the beginning of my career, they were like in the States. So whether that be they from LA, they from Miami, they from Chicago, they from Atlanta. And I remember I was like, I really want to work with international producers. And I started working with producers over in Germany, producers in Africa, producers in Japan. And what that did for me independently as an artist, that just exploded my global influence, because even though I had people streaming my music and buying my music globally, it hits different when you're collaborating with people that are from those places. So like when I started collaborating with dudes that actually live in Germany and they're popping in Germany and they have a scene out there, then my joints really went crazy. Then I'm working with cats in Japan and they got followings over there. So I encourage you, kind of like what you were saying before, not to be in a box musically, for people to work with other genres. Well, don't be in a box, in terms of geographically too. Like, like Common said, some people let the block the mind. Don't let your block your mind. Don't let your state block your mind. Like, work with people on a global scale. That way you can expand your base.